my name's Caleb. I just finished my 6 month program with Gerardi Performance. Before joining the program, I struggled with trying to bulk and getting stronger with my workouts. I hit a plateau, and once I met Mike, he helped me with my goals of trying to bulk. And after that, I wanted to lean out, and it was such a great experience.
So you came in wanting to gain weight, but do so in a way where you weren't putting on too much fat. And then the other part of it is that you also wanted to cut away and get shredded once you reached your goal body weight, right? So what were some things we implemented to help you bulk and then cut?
Some of the things that we implemented when we bulked was the diet. That was the number one thing that I learned from Mike, and how important it was for my goals. My whole life, I thought working out on its own was enough to just go through the motions and exercise without realizing how important the diet was, because I wasn't seeing any progress until the diet came into play. Once I started to eat more and learn how to properly bulk, my strength shot up the roof, and I finally broke through my plateaus. And it was such a great feeling to have, because I was stuck. Once I got my goal in terms of strength and my workouts, I learned how to lean properly or lean out properly through a new diet plan that Mike created for me. It was eating less, eating healthy, and making sure that the protein and the macros were all set. And that was really the key for my progress in his program.
What were your results in our bulking phase? Like how high of a weight did you get up to? What was your strength result? And then what were your results during our last 3 months or 6 weeks of cutting?
My strength just went through the roof, and I loved it. Hey, everything in the gym was getting better. At my peak, I was around 188, and I was coming from 172 when I first started. That was such a big jump, but I learned so much during that bulking phase. And when I started to cut, I kept my strength, and all the weights in the gym just felt like, wow, I didn't know I could maintain this. And I came from 15% body fat to now I'm 11.5%. During my leaning process, which took also 3 months.
Yeah, man. That's fantastic. Happy for you, bro. You being in college, getting ready to apply to grad school. Obviously, you don't have a full-time job, so the financial commitment, was probably a little bit scary for you in the beginning. That plus anything else you may have been worried about before joining the program. What would you say to someone who's sitting on the fence, doesn't want to invest in a coach, not sure if online will work for them? What would you say to that person who's thinking about joining but hasn't pulled the trigger yet?
This has been one of the best decisions I've made, because you get to learn so much from having a coach who tells you what to do. Number one thing going into this was education for me, because it's like paying for a college class, I'll be honest, because you're learning so much from the nutritional side of things and the working out, because Mike is so knowledgeable with exercises, with nutrition, and he's there to teach you throughout the entire time. And my thought process is, I'm gonna pay for this now, but it'll last me a lifetime knowing what I learned in his program. So it's truly a long-term investment. So don't think in the short term, like I'm just gonna get this body now and then forget about it. No, what you build here in this program are habits that you will carry on in your future career and whatever. And it's just great to have now that I know the knowledge and I have a baseline and a foundation, which I learned from Mike's program.